Hello, RSC. Happy Wednesday. I think I am RJ and I'm joined by General Mills. You probably haven't seen this casting duo in a very long time. We are bringing you match day 6. Tonight we only have minor teams on stream, so that's pretty hype. Hope to see all my minor boys in chat. First up, we have the Blizzards versus the Trashbags. Mills, take us away.
All right, so the Blizzards of Shamu's Storm franchise are going against Waste Management's Trashbags team, and it's still early in the season, RJ, but it looks like coming into this that the Trashbags have a slight edge in their stats. They're coming out 11-9, so they've got the better record of the two teams here. They're actually 6th overall in the RSC minor standings right now. Blizzard's coming out with 7-13, so they're doing slightly worse. But looking at the individual stats here, the Blizzards have a rather good. Oh shoot! I just lost my train of thought here. Give me one sec. Bear with me. I'm just blindsided by all these stats here. I don't know if you guys have checked out these stats, but Musa put together an amazing Tableau, and Hecka put together a fantastic Google spreadsheet, and they could have every stat you could ever dream of and then some. So if you haven't checked that out yet, there's a link floating around somewhere in the RSC Discord. Highly recommend that. Anyway.
You're lost in the sauce. You're lost in the stats.
Back to the stats here. There are tons of stats available. The stat I really am looking at right now is the Trashbag shooting percentage, with the lowest person on their team coming in at a 27.6, which is actually higher than any of the Blizzard's players. Trashbags seem to put a bunch of shots in the net time after time, and that's going to be a crucial thing for the Blizzards to watch out for that laser accuracy from the Trashbags. So RJ, how about you? Do you have any preference for these teams?
Not quite. I thought that the Blizzards were a part of Polar Vortex, so I was very excited. But it turns out that they are Storm. The teams are ready, but they're flip-flopping. I think some people joined and left.
All right, well.
There they are. There's everyone. Looking good.
Well, if we don't have anything more to say, then let's go ahead and get this match underway. Ball starts off in the blue corner. We have the Blizzards in blue and the Trashbags in orange today.
Kit pushing that up into the Blizzards corner. Jabba trying to get that shot. Machu stopping it as it goes right back out mid. Greensleeves not getting that touch. Jabba and Ida going 50-50. Jabba beating that, but not getting that second touch. Sid is there off the backboard. Greensleeves trying to save that out, but not enough.
Not quite. Jabba having a great beat to the ball. Manages to edge out the Blizzard player and tap the ball up into the net for his teammate to put in. Good play by the Trashbags.
Second kickoff going a bit more to the Trashbag side. Machu falling up onto the backboard. Jabba there to stop it from going too far. Greensleeves back onto the lower backboard. Pushing it out mid for Ida. Jabba getting that past Machu, but Machu taking him out after. Greensleeves turning on it, playing it safe. Pass up to Machu onto the backboard. Jabba there putting it down.
Machu's going to look for a teammate here. He does not make contact with the ball. That gives Kit time to clear the ball here and put the Trashbags back on offense. Italia with a good beat. That looks like it could be on target. RJ, can Kit make it? No, he cannot. And Trashbags even up the game.
I think Kit got the tiniest of touches. Not to say that it's anyone's fault, but I did see Sid and Sir Jabba double on their challenge with Tellu, probably what gave him the shot.
Yeah, double commits, definitely a killer at this level of Rocket Leagues. This may be only minor, RJ, but in minor, honestly, we're looking at possibly Champ 1s, Champ 2s, maybe even the occasional Champ 3 here. This is definitely no rank to scoff at, and these plays are going to come fast and furious, and any sort of mistake like a double commit is going to leave them open for a possible goal.
Yes, indeed, and we've already seen it happen once. Hopefully, for the Trashbags' sake, that does not happen again. Sid and Greensleeves both not getting the touches they wanted, probably Italian putting that off to the corner. Jabba over Greensleeves, not past Machu.
Jabba's going to look to solo play this. He's got 3 defenders to beat. Can't get it by. Greensleeves following it, centering it now. Kids off with the redirect, and doesn't quite push it far enough out. Ends up bouncing off the post and in. Unfortunate touch there. Blizzard's taking full advantage of it though.
Yeah, that's a hard clear. That is kind of the right move. We're not sure that it's going in to hit it off to the corner, but sometimes you get those unlucky touches. Next kickoff here, Sid bumping Italian into space. Jabba going straight for the demo, giving Greensleeves the ball.
Alright, Machu going up. Jabba's going to take possession. He's got possible open net here. Greensleeves says no and denies him the opportunity. Greensleeves looking to take possession. Machu's going to follow it up behind him. Jabba now towards the goal. It's off the backboard. Sid can't quite get the shot, but Trashbags going to stay on offense here. No one centered for the pass. Machu with a nice half flip clear. Ball goes into the corner. Jabba back passing back to Sid. Sid's going to take control. Toss it up. Can he get a second touch? Greensleeves is going to beat him to it.
Jabba in the back corner there, past Greensleeves. Sid trying to menace the other team. Not really any real plays coming out of that. Sid off the wall, down mid. Not to anyone on the Trashbags. Goes to Machu. Machu beating Kit on the wall, trying to ground pinch it, but Jabba is there. Kit taking out Italia, but not before he ended up clearing it out.
Kit's now up. Can he beat Italia? He does, but not cleanly. Sid's in the corner now looking to push it center. Jabba with the follow-up here. Kit with the shot. It's pushed away, and Italia is going to clear it back to midfield. But Jabba won't let it go past. He's going to put it right back towards the net.
Nobody on Trashbags able to take advantage of this hard push-up. Machu trying to slow dribble it out, just so Jabba taking it off the top of his car. On target, Greensleeves putting that out. Maybe Blizzards are doing a bit of time stalling here. Sid trying to hit that out, goes straight to Machu. Bit of a double between Machu and Talia, but not too punishing here, as they still are up by 1. Kit over Greensleeves. Going back, Talia popping it up. Jabba can't get that, but Sid is on the wall for it.
Yeah, very wide spacing from Blizzards here. That leaves Greensleeves alone in net, but he does get the save. And honestly, it looks like playing for the defense right now as we pass the 30-second mark and go into the countdown. They don't seem to be going too aggressive. They seem comfortable with their lead, and they want to just try and keep the ball out of the net for the next 15 seconds.
Jabba not getting that touch, maybe when he needed to get it in. Kit getting it to Jabba. What a redirect off the backboard. Sid trying to come in for the rebound, but Italia putting it out. Last 1 second here, and Kit getting that 1 second goal basically pass from Jabba.
Wow, Trashbags pulling out all the stops. The bump there from Sid takes care of the player in net and gives them the opportunity to tie it up. We're not actually in overtime yet. We are now into 1 second kickoff. Let's see what can happen before the ball hits the ground.
Sid putting it into the corner. Machu taking that up out. Jabba ends up spiking it down into the ground. Now it takes us to an overtime.
Alright, so Talia is going to take it for overtime. Dump it off to Machu, who's going to take the shot. Jabba forced to make a save. Kit drops it down to Java. Java's going to try and dribble. Italia's going to interrupt. Sid off the wall, pass to himself. Greensleeves is there. Greensleeves with the shot, and he puts it over Java, and that's into the net. Finishing overtime and giving game 1 to the Blizzards.
Tough pass from Sid to himself there, ends up just going to Greensleeves. Java probably not expecting that pass to go so wrong for them. Who got that last second goal? It was Blizzards up the whole time, right?
It's a good question.
Yeah, Blizzards were up the whole time. Trashbags got the 1 second goal, but then they ended up losing in the overtime.
Yep. So, good play from the Trashbags. They were on offense for a good portion of that. I mean, just look at the shots, honestly. 12 shots compared to the Blizzards 4, but the Blizzards proven that it's not how many shots you take, it's how many shots you put in net. And despite the Trashbags' much higher shooting percentage, the Blizzards actually coming away looking much better this game with their shots.
How's this going to impact the Trashbags' shooting percentage?
You know, math isn't my strong point, RJ, but I
2 over
suspect it's
12.
going to take it down a little bit.
Yeah, sounds about right. Moving into our game 2. Thankfully, everyone from the lobby has moved over. Not quite sure what to expect here, because the last one was pretty close.
It was, RJ, and that's going to make this one a little hard to predict. But I would like to see the Trashbags come out, and while they've been playing on offense a lot, I'd like to see them take a little bit more time with their offense and focus instead on banging shots on net, because clearly the Blizzards are keeping up with the pace of the Trashbags offense. But I'd like to see them try to put together a couple more plays maybe, or passes, or just take their time and make sure they're getting quality shots as opposed to hitting balls at the net that are easily stopped. And team should be joining any second now into the match. Any second now into the match. There we go. Now they're joining. And let's get game 2 underway. See what the Trashbags answer with in the next. Waiting. A little bit of switching teams going on here. Give it a second.
Aha! Now we can say that the game has begun.
And they're just trying to give us a hard time, RJ.
I'm used to it. Ball back in the Trashbags corner. Sid and Greensleeves taking out each other. No real impact on the game. Kit taking out Italiu as he's making that offensive push. Greensleeves crossing it, but Machu not up for it, missing that touch, giving Java the ball. Java and Sid maybe a little crammed in that corner, but still able to get it over Italiu. Ball on the Blizzards' backside.
Yep. Kit going up for the shot. Does not make contact. Greensleeve's going to try and get a second touch. He beats Sid, but no one's there for the follow-up. Java's going to bang it back towards the Blizzard side. Maybe a little too much hitting. Oh, there's a connection there as Java tries to redirect that. Greensleeve is there for the save, and then Machu again, saving it again to keep the ball out of the net as we pass the first minute of gameplay.
Italiu and Machu doubling on that clear, not punished as Java does not push up with that. Sid putting it down to Machu, trying to follow it up in the air, Kit getting another touch, but ends up with a bit of a back pass. It's okay, Java's there. Greensleeves putting it up into the side. Sid not getting that. Greensleeves has got it. Open net, but he can't quite capitalize on. Kit taking out Italiu again. Java pinching it with the wall, trying to push it up. Machu's got it, taking it down to an empty Trashbags side.
Machu's back up again. You've got all 3 Blizzards players in the same corner of the field. This could be dangerous if the ball squirts out the wrong way. but a big clear here leaves Sid in possession on his back wall. He's going to try and clear it across the field from the ceiling. A little dangerous there. Italia was threatening, but Kit is going to take in the length of the field here. Jabba passes to Kit on the backboard. Ball's now cleared, and they're all racing back. Trashbags trying to settle back into a defensive rotation. Sid's got Kit in the middle. Italia. Jabba's already up. Doesn't make contact, and Sid's going to back pass it to Kit. Machu's going to get in between them now.
Kit off the wall, not getting that touch. Greensleeves gets it to Italia. Sid stopping that shot before it can really go anywhere. Jabba off the back wall. Another Trashbags all clumped up, not punished, as Blizzards is pushing that up slow. Machu passing it up to Italia. Jabba beating to that.
Possible opportunity here. Machu's going to follow this one, using up a lot of boost to do it. Does he have a double tap? No. Kit's going to put it back in. Jabba clear, banging it all the way across the field, though. Sid tries to clear it, but gets dunked, and that sets up Machu with the shot.
Probably the start of this entire play was that really good dunk by Italia. I think he was dunking on Sid, who was trying to clear it out. Machu just waiting in the right place, out mid, and with a mostly empty net. That puts Blizzard up by 1 with 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, great positioning by Machu there, because he was ready if the 50 went both sideways, which it did, or if Machu won, or if Italia won the 50, Machu would be there to push up and try to get a quick shot on the ball before the Trashbags can react.
Greensleeves making an aggressive turn. Jabba on the wall, gets past him. Machu pushed up a little too much. Kit has it right down to Italia, to the wall where Jabba cannot quite beat Italia. Sid not getting that touch on the jump. Italia with a big dribble. Kit with a big turn over Greensleeves. Blizzard side of the field mostly empty. People are starting to converge on the ball. Sid puts it out mid. Nobody there to take it. Greensleeves it out.
Yep, and this game looking very, very different from last game as we cross 4 minutes of play. And there's only been 4 shots total on this entire game for both teams. The Blizzards actually only having 1 of those shots, but a perfect shooting percentage so far.
Greensleeves flopping that past Jabba. 2 back on Trashbags. Sid able to pinch that out. Italia keeping it in that half. Sid beating again. Greensleeves with a possibly unintentional back pass. Kit beats to that. Sid trying to get that in the goal, not quite. Jabba not expecting that miss, pushing up a bit too far. Italia on the wall, falling. Machu up there to get that touch that Italia can't.
Oh, he wanted a double tap there.
Ambitious. I would know how to tell, because I can't double tap myself, but I think you're right about that. Jabba trying to get that last second dribble. 2, it is up, it is dropping in front of the Blizzard's net.
And no last second miracle for the Trashbags. Blizzards are going to take game 2 in regular time.
Whew. So
very, very different series, RJ. Very different game than the first game of this series. Shots are just not happening this game. Both teams playing very conservative, and they're interrupting any passes before they can happen and just not letting any scoring opportunities come up. So the teams have to make the most of them when they are coming up, and the Blizzards just did the best at that, taking their 1 shot and putting it in the net.
It was kind of crazy seeing the Trashbags go from the last game where they had 12 shots total to only 3 shots this game. Also, this is pretty different from the last one, but we did see Blizzards in the lead for most of the game, and they didn't end up choking that lead and giving Trashbags the last second goal again. So I'd say Blizzards are only increasing in power. They're shutting down Trashbags' plays a lot earlier. Instead of just getting saves, they're keeping the ball on the other half of the field. Not sure how Trashbags are going to respond or what they can do to respond to try and take games 3 and 4.
So if I were Trashbags, RJ, I'd be focusing on trying to get some big clears here and then be able to try and beat the Blizzards to the ball. They've been playing a lot on defense, and when they do try to get a break out of their half, they don't spend much time to reset and get boost, and it leaves them vulnerable to the Blizzard's pressure.
Man, I love casting with official RSC coaches. Thank you for bringing that high-level insight.
And Sid's going to drop it down to Jabba. Jabba's got Kit in the middle. Can Kit get there? He does, and that puts it in the goal. Trashbags starting off this game with a bang.
There's that strong clear that you were talking about, and there's Kit beating Chicane and Machu to the ball. Exactly how the script was written.
We don't talk about the script. We let our viewers find out for themselves.
Correct. Kickoff up to the Trashbags corner. Jabba with another strong clear out. Kit up in the air, not getting that touch. Chicane beating to it. Sid over Machu, but not past Greensleeves. That clear ends up being a pass, not into the goal, to the corner where Sir Jabba is waiting. Machu 50ing that, Chicane beating Jabba. Only Chicane and Kit back. Kit gets bumped into the back of the goal, giving Blizzards the opportunity.
Chicane not even looking for the ball there. Once he hit it, he knew it was going in. He immediately drops down, sets his sights on the goalie, and makes solid contact. Good heads-up play from Chicane.
Honestly, it might be a potential goal of the week. We've seen a lot of crazy goals coming out in the montage, but not a lot of crazy bump play. So if someone remember to clip that and submit it, right as I'm saying that, Machu gets another one in.
Yep, and it looks like it's worth noting that Chicane is coming in here after not playing the first two of these games in this series, but he's coming out and obviously helping out the Blizzards. They set up their second goal of the series. And RJ, it looks like this game might be a little more similar to the first game because we're only a minute in and we already have 3 goals scored.
Yeah, more of an offensive game coming out from both sides rather than a defensive one. I don't blame the Trashbags for wanting to get more numbers up on their side. Sid pushing up, trying to get that dribble. Kit's got it instead. Jabba trying to score that. Trashbags a little pushed up, but the clear does not hurt them too much. Greensleeves taking out Kit on the wall. Sid's got it. Sid's got it in.
Yeah. Sid in the right spot again here as Kit is going to bounce it off the ceiling. Chicane thought he had a little bit of time to control it and dribble it into the corner, but Sid was there as fast as he could try and force that in.
And yeah, I guess this is kind of like the first game, except the first game didn't have this many goals, just a lot of shots. We're just seeing more goals than I think the entire series before in just this game 3. Greensleeves pushing up with that Kit, trying to hold it out in the corner, gets crossed all the way across the Trashbags net, but nobody there to put it in. Chicane taking out Jabba, trying Machu on the back wall. Kit clearing it out, Greensleeves coming in. Too slow, Jabba has control.
Alright, and Jabba's got some options here. He's going to end up challenging. Sid misses the ball, goes for a bump, but it's going to get cleared by Greensleeve. Jabba slowing him down, giving Sid time to get back, but Greensleeve gets around him and ends up dribbling it in.
Probably one of the most simple goals that we've seen coming out. When I say simple, I mean not really mechanically involved, but rotationally involved. Greensleeves seeing that Trashbags were locked up in that back right corner and taking advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes, RJ, you think you have time to go for that boost, so you grab it because you really, really want it. And sometimes you have time to get back, and sometimes you don't. And it's a judgment call.
I didn't even notice the last play involved a lust for boost, but can relate. Another cross in front of the Blizzard's net. Jabba not ready to put it in. Sid 50ing Chicane onto the back wall. Sid getting that other touch for another cross. Chicane taking out Sid for all those crosses.
Ball's up and high. Chicane's going to beat Sid to the ball. Machu's centering it for Greensleeves here. 2 players from the Trashbags forcing that back into the Blizzard side of the field.
Jabba
Jabba.
up with it. Sid going for it on the wall. 50 with Chicane. Machu taking it out. Jabba trying to take advantage of that clear. Greensleeves is back for it. Up to Machu, but Sid is beating that. Jabba bumping Greensleeves on the rotation back. Not enough as Chicane is there. Kit beating. And we are back to where we started 30 seconds ago in the Blizzard's corner.
Crucial bump there. Jabba and Machu tangled up, and then Jabba immediately went for Chicane. He might have just saved his team from a goal there in that counterattack.
Greensleeves putting that to the Trashbags backboard. Sid and Kit taking it out. Chicane with another push on target, but Kit is back for it. Kit on the wall, trying to do something. Machu 50ing that, stopping it. Greensleeves, everyone pushed up. Jabba and Sid are able to make it back in time. Good redirect from Sid. Too bad Greensleeves was out there ready for it. Sid maybe faking out Kit, who's ready to hit that. Not punished for it. 50 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, and Trashbags doing decent with setting up offensive opportunities, but not able to maintain pressure. It seems like a lot of their players are pushing up too far and then getting cleared over their heads and then forced to retreat and defend against the attack. So I'd like to see him space out a little bit more and try to maintain some speed, which would end up giving them the opportunities to strike quickly. Sid coming in with a possible counterattack. Greensleeves taps it over off the goal. Ball's up, and so is Kit. 10 seconds to go. He drops it down to Jabba, and they're going to tie it up. Trashbags again showing some last-minute fortitude.
Jabba pops it up, and Kit is up too. So was Jabba, and so was Sid. Lucky for the Trashbags that nobody on Blizzard was able to clear that out. That was a very aggressive play. High risk, but high reward. They're able to tie it out. Last 5 seconds here. Nothing special coming out of the kickoff. Kit up to Jabba, hitting it back. Kit keeping it up to Sid. Nobody with really enough boost to do much with that. Chicane putting it back out mid, off the side wall there. Greensleeves has the boost, but doesn't have the touch. That puts us into overtime.
And here we go. Familiar territory from game one here. Trashbags coming out swinging with a shot. It's just a little bit wide. Kit challenging his third man, passes to Sid. Sid centers it, but no one there. Jabba's playing back. Team's playing very conservatively in the opening seconds of overtime.
Chicane taking out Sid, doesn't do much. Jabba taking it across the field, trying to take it off the wall. Sid and Jabba both missing those touches, but Kit is coming out with the accuracy, trying to get it onto the back wall. Greensleeves stopping that. Chicane taking it off the back wall, but not to a teammate. Jabba's got it, putting it out mid for Kit.
Kit, does he have a second touch? He does. And Greensleeves with an amazing pop-up to delay any shot opportunities from the Trashbags.
Jabba trying to take that around the corner. It is out to Kit, and it is so close. Still dropping down. Machu stopping that 1 minute into the overtime, and Trashbags almost ending it.
Almost, but not quite. The Blizzards defense is holding, and now they're going to get a chance to go on offense. Ball's rolling off the backboard. Kit is going to make a last-minute jump at it, push it back into the corner.
Machu beating Jabba on the wall. Greensleeves up for it, and it bounces on the ground and right into the net. What happened there on the Trashbags defense?
Well, Kit looked a little bit lost there as he wanted to go out and challenge it, but maybe he didn't have the boost to do so. And then it ended up that the shot was a bounce shot, which are sometimes harder to read and deflect than a regular shot. I think Kit wasn't expecting it to bounce in front of him, and that threw him off enough that he couldn't block the shot opportunity.
And so it is game one all over again, just with a few more goals.
And a more balanced shot stats from both teams here. It wasn't all Trashbags on offense here, but Blizzard's taken a little bit more shots than they did in that previous game.
It's looking at the stats again, it seems like the switch from Talu to Chicane didn't do much, like, didn't change much for the Blizzards. I'd say they're both relatively equally good players. They both fill a similar spot on the team. Not sure if Trashbags is going to be bringing in a fourth. I know that I, as a GM, sometimes when I'm having a really tough time, teams, going 3-0, sometimes a roster change is what helps. But it seems like Trashbags is going to be running the same three again.
It is, and we'll see if they can make the adjustment this time after 2 close losses to the Blizzards. You know they have it in them, RJ. You know they have the capability. You just have to see them put it together the right time, the right goals, and they can make it happen.
Chicane taking that off the stall to kick off. Goes to Sid. Out to Greensleeves, up in the air, waiting. Sid popping that out to Machu instead of a teammate, and Machu taking that pass and just making it a goal.
Yeah, that's a quick, easy goal for the Blizzards. Machu was up, coming across the field, but perfectly places that behind both of the Trashbags defenders.
Kickoff going back towards the Trashbag side. Chicane almost able to get that shot. Kit there to stop it. All of Blizzard's pushed up. Can Sid get that open net? Can Sid make that turn? Can, with the help of Jabba.
Yep, and the counterattack here is Machu gets beat, and Sid, a great job by him to get around the ball and center it to his teammate.
Tied kickoff, going back towards the Trashbag side again. Sid takes it out before it becomes a problem. Gives up possession. Greensleeves has it, dropping down. Nobody getting the touch. Greensleeves and Chicane both running back in parallel lines. Sid 50ing that, popping it down. Kit bumping Chicane out of the way. Java trying to get that shot. Greensleeves is back in that corner to make it happen. Taking it off the wall to Machu, out mid for Chicane, not quite, Kit's got it.
Yeah, and Trashbag's looking a little discombobulated here, but they're going to take this opportunity to settle back into a rotation. They've got a little bit of breathing room as Greensleeves is playing back. He ends up challenging it and puts it back to Chicane in the midfield. Machu's going to try and play this. He does get the second touch. He's got the third man to beat, but Kit with the good challenge. Kit's now got the ball centered high. Chicane putting it back down, and the teams are just kind of passing back and forth right now, RJ. Not looking to do too much with possession, but here's a pass from Kit to Jabba. Jabba gets the ball into the corner, but not really connecting on any plays to make shots on goals at this point.
Kit trying to make something happen with that pinch against the corner. Jabba's got the ball, but he can't get it in. Not sure if that was a defender, if that was the crossbar, but those are the plays that we're looking for. Kit coming in hard from the right side, trying to get that on the left side of the goal. Chicane saving it out.
Yeah, and the Trashbags, again, committing all three of their players when they're on offensive opportunities. A demo there from Machu on Kit, the defender, opens up the way for Greensleeves, who taps it up to himself and then puts the ball dead center in the net. Jabba just not able to get a touch on that to clear it from his hard angle.
Those bump and demo plays that we've been seeing today, really good way to make space. Kickoff, good spot for Chicane to make that shot. Jabba predicts that, jumps right up in the air to stop it before it can get too far from his car. Sid popping that up to Jabba on the wall. Chicane beating to it. Awkward bounce. Sid has control. Machu taking that. Jabba and Chicane taking each other out. Machu trying to do
Did he just go for a flip reset?
Yes, he did.
What rank was this again?
Minor?
All right then.
Ambitious, but the things that you can't afford when you are up in a series and also up in a game.
Yeah, the ball spending a lot of time here in the Blizzards half before that clear. Greensleeves with the possible shot. It's off. Jabba's going to be able to take this into the corner. He's got some space to play with. He's got a teammate off to the side, but good challenge from Chicane. Opens up a possible opportunity. Greensleeve push up just a little too far for that hard hit off the backboard.
Machu stopping Sid's push. Kit on the wall. It's dropping down. Greensleeves has got it. Jabba getting that second touch. It goes out to the corner. Sid missing that on the side. Machu taking it out straight to Jabba. Another good predictive hit from him. Machu putting that on the wall to stop Trashbags from getting another touch. They still get it as Kit is bouncing that off Chicane. Jabba up for it.
Oh man, he was up yesterday for that. Fantastic read by Jabba. Coming from almost midfield to put the ball down all the way into the net. It didn't even hit the ground. He perfectly placed that.
That is a lot of mechanical skill and also a decent bit of awareness to realize that Kit was up and Kit was passing. That's what we've been saying this whole time. Trashbags can take a game. They do have it in them. Chicane almost getting that shot in the bottom left of the Trashbags goal. Not quite, bit too wide. Another strong push by Jabba. Chicane on the back. Jabba trying to snake up the corner for that to Kit. Another one on the backboard, out to Sid, another one that Greensleeve stops. All the pressure and Blizzards is able to fend it off.
Man, if you're Trashbags right now, you're wondering what it takes to get a goal around here. The Blizzards defense has been suffocating them, preventing them from getting any sort of possible scoring opportunities. Kit barely with the save there, but he gets it. Now looking to get up on a counterattack. Sid's got a pass off the backboard. Jabba off the backboard as well. No players there as Chicane, the last man for the Blizzards, is able to buy some time for his team.
Machu stalling that. Chicane's got it. Jabba taking Chicane out before he can hold control of the ball. Greensleeves trying to take that up the corner. Flip over Kit onto the back. Machu getting that other touch. It's on target, but it is 0 seconds and ends up touching the ground, taking us to overtime.
Yep, and this is a familiar face here for both teams. Overtime yet again. Let's see if the Trashbags can make a different game this time, and they do. Jabba rolls it up the backboard, and Kit able to put it in the corner with possibly some help from Chicane.
There was a lot of help, maybe from the Blizzard side, but also, I don't know if you saw, right after kickoff, one of the Trashbags members, I can't tell which, went straight to the Blizzard's goal, and that's why there was nobody back on the ground.
Oh, wow. That's a risky play, RJ. Good eyes to catch that.
It is a risky play, but as I was saying, the high risk, high reward Trashbags had to take that opportunity. We haven't been seeing a lot of rush plays coming out from them, so I don't think Blizzards would be expecting it. That's probably what worked the best. It's pretty bold to try and do that on a game 4 overtime.
It is, but I guess they figured the other overtime's not going so well for them. They had a opportunity to do something different and catch the Blizzards off guard, and they did.
So big GG's to Blizzards and Trashbags. Blizzards, quick recap, taking it 3-1. Trashbags coming in very clutch in that last second there. We will be right back. As I was saying earlier, today is all minor matchups. Moving on to the Pepe's versus Cinnamon Ghost Crunch. We are going to take the shortest of breaks while I go DM those teams and load them in.